Hello and welcome back. In this video, we're going to learn how to install Ansible, and we're going to run it in a Docker container, which is going to be pretty cool. So, okay, if you have never heard about Ansible before, don't worry. We're going to be covering every single step in here. So let's look for install Ansible pip Linux, for example. And remember, or if you didn't know it, Ansible is like the AWS client that we installed before. This is a Python library, so we can install this using pip. So let's click on the first result in here, and we're going to look for latest releases with pip. So as you can see, this is pretty simple. The only one thing that we need to do is like pip install Ansible, which is quite simple. So okay, knowing this, we're going to go to our Jenkins data directory. Remember that at this moment, we're outside of the container. So if you take a look on your current directories and then you see your CentOS 7 Docker file, remember that we did something similar in here. We're installing pip, downloading a file, then installing pip with this command, and finally using this new command, which is pip, and installing the package that we want. So we can actually use this instruction to install Ansible. Okay, cool. So we're going to be working with Ansible in Jenkins. So our Jenkins container, it's going to need Ansible installed. So if we go inside of the Jenkins container in here, and if we type Ansible, we don't have Ansible installed. So we need to install it. So for this, let's create another directory, which is going to be Jenkins Ansible. Let's head to that directory in here. And as you may guess, what do we normally use to create a new image? I know you know it. And this is a Docker file. So let's create a Docker file in this folder to create our new service. So okay, here we're going to do something cool. Remember that always in a Docker file we need to start with a from instruction, which tells Docker which image to pick as the base. So in this case, we're going to be using the Jenkins image. Remember that we used this image to create our initial container running Jenkins. So once we are doing this, we're telling Docker, hey Docker, please take this image as a base. So at this point in this Docker file, we already have all the full Jenkins image in here with all of the configuration and all the stuff needed for Jenkins to run. Now, in here, there is a cool point. And if you go, let me show you. If you go inside